What is going on, guys? In today's video, we are going to be going over my best trade ever after trading for almost 4 years in the stock market, and I'm going to be showcasing my strategy that I've tried 10 different strategies, and this finally has given me consistency with an 80% win rate. All right, guys, to start off, we are going to be talking about my inverted fair value gap strategy. And once again, I tried 10 different trading models over the years. You know, I started with EMAs, I did pattern trading, order flow, supply and demand, you name it, you know. So I've done a lot, and it really wasn't until I started ICT, and specifically the inverted fair value gap, I consistently started making money every single month, and my win rate now hovers around 80%. You know, sometimes in October it was 90%, but sometimes it'll be down in the 70s. So to even that out, it's just an 80% win rate. I highly advise you to back test this. If you don't believe me, take these rules, go back test it. You're going to be blown away with the results. So now if we're looking at the checklist, really what we're doing is we're combining the higher time frame with a lower time frame entry, okay? We're just trying to sweep a high time frame piece of liquidity, whether that's an hourly high, 4-hour high, you know, London high, and then we're going down to the lower time frames like the 1 minute, the 2 minute, and we're looking for a reversal with the IFEG setup. And you can see here are my 6 main points. Now, not all of these need to happen, right? I will still take a trade if 3 or 4 of these are going to happen, but the more confluences you have on your side, the more likely your play is going to work. And again, at the end of the day, trading is all about probability. So, all right, so here was my best trade of all time. All right, right now you could see this was yesterday, and here was the look at about 10:15 in the morning. Okay, now this red line is this London low, the blue line is the Asia low. If you want to get this indicator, it is called ICT Kill Zones and Pivots. You download it and it will mark out your London and Asia ranges for you. So I basically just use these highs and lows as liquidity areas. Once price taps, I'm expecting a reversal. And you can see this is going to work out very nicely here. So we took this on the 30-second time frame. You have this Asia low. I'm expecting price to come and tap this and then move to the other direction, right? So here we go. Also, before this even happens, here was the call out. So I wrote in my community, by the way, if you want to trade with me, I'm live every single day. By the way, if you want to trade with me, and if you want to catch something like this with me next time, I trade live every single day. Just click the link in the description. You can get a 7-day free trial. So again, in the community, I wrote right here, if we sweep Asia low at 285, watch for a reversal. You know, I could see that in the daily range, right? If we go on a little bit of a higher time frame, maybe the 5 minute, you could see that we're in the bottom of the range, okay? The daily range, because here's the high of the day, here is the low of the day, and you extend that to the entire day. So at this point, we are in discount, which means we are at the bottom of the range, and we would want to long back up to equilibrium, right? So that is why I had a bullish bias right here. And again, you know, I called this out. I said, watch for Asia to sweep and then look for a reversal. So next up, we drop down to the 30-second time frame. That's where we executed on. And we're not longing just yet because this didn't sweep. We are longing right now. We're looking for longs right there, right? So you see that inversed, and boom, here is your entry. So price swept this liquidity level right there on that red candle, and then we got a very nice reversal green candle right here, and the candle did close over this fair value gap. So what you do is you'd enter long here. Your stop loss, you have 2 choices. It could be a candle close back below the gap, or you could just put it at the swing low. It's up to you. And I mean, you could see this worked out very nicely. I took my first trim around here, and you'll see that gets hit very nicely right there. My second trim was up here because these were equal highs. A lot of the time, price is going to seek out equal highs and equal lows. Those are very big liquidity targets. So here was my first trim. I mean, second. There you go. And then we had a data wick at 10 a.m. So this was my final trim all the way up here at 150 points. And you could see that also gets hit very nicely. So now the crazy part is I was all out right there, right? 150 points, great day, made a ton of money. You will not believe what happens. So I was all out at this point. You know, I told my Discord, I said, hey, 150 points, amazing play. I'm done. You could keep holding runners if you want, but I'm okay with the profits I caught. Look how much higher this goes. So this goes up 318 points. More. This goes up 350 points total before going down. And yeah, that is by far my biggest trade slash call out ever. Again, personally, I captured 150 points, but I did call this out. You know, anyone in my Discord could have kept holding or held runners and did some trailing stops, and they could have caught 300 points. So I don't think this is ever going to be topped. You can see the call outs here. I wrote, we get this plus 45. That's where I trimmed. And then this was, at this point, this was a 1 to 20 risk to reward. I don't even know what is this. All right, so if you put your stop loss at the swing low, this is a 14 to 1 risk to reward. If you put your stop loss below the fair value gap, it's even better. The stop loss, it would be a 50 to, oh my goodness. So if you put it below the fair value gap, it's about a 40 to 1 risk to reward. If you put it at the swing low, it's a 14 to 1. So monster play, monster play. And yeah, man, it's an amazing setup. Again, if you just take these IFEG setups off of those major liquidity sweeps, you are going to have an amazing win rate. And we've been able to do some great things. I mean, I went on a 48-day win streak, and there's no lying or manipulation here. I went live every single day for 48 days and traded what I preach. I traded this checklist right here, and we went on a crazy win streak. So again, this is my bread and butter model. This is what consistently makes me 5 figures in the stock market every single month. And this is my best trade after 4 years in the stock market. So that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about the model, just feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.